I am back doing an energy reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are asking Spirit, what does Aquarius need to be focused on currently? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius placements. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Excuse me. This is to do with some type of self-sabotage as it relates to your masculine energy. It could be maternal energy or maternal or patriarchal individuals or masculine dominant individuals that you have been around, what you know to be masculine. This is giving solar plexus and sacral chakra, right? We have the reproductive organs, childhood trauma, inner child creativity, parental wounds with this sacral chakra being orange, and then this solar plexus, and this isn't like supremely yellow, right? It's more marigold, but it's in the yellow family with this solar plexus, with this ego and self-esteem, willpower. Solar plexus rules the pancreas area, and this is the reproductive area, right? But this is to do some type of trauma, old ways of being, conditioning, parental wounds on the masculine side, heavy. Aquarius, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Like it's giving Leo energy with a little bit of self-sabotaging. What is this in the physical, planetary wise? Like it's giving like you are betraying yourself. I'm hearing like bamboozle. It came out in reverse, but then I was told to take it in the upright. Some of y'all may be moving out of this energy where you were in denial. And you're not anymore. You know, you're realizing some things, certain people were right. There is some third eye energy here, some clarity. What is this in the physical, planetary wise for Aquarius? This is to do, this awareness and this insight is coming off of a lot of prayer and meditation. We have 7th house relating, Aquarius, you. 7th house is ruled by Libra, Venus energy, partners, compassion, friendship, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. We have Libra energy here, Aquarius, and Venus energy here. Semi-sextile, allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. Like I said, intuit, your 3D, your third eye is coming into this insight and awareness. It's expanding through this immense prayer meditation, right? And then we have you, Aquarius. You're ruled by Uranus. What house? What house? Yeah, the 11th house. We have experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian, idiosyncratic, disruptive, edgy, and detached. It's given aloof. I got that from what is it? I'm being told to focus or pull up the body part. Living single, right? When she was talking about Keith, he was like distant, aloof, dumb as a box of rocks. But that don't apply to you, right? But far as the detached. We have ankle, shin, calves, circulatory system for Aquarius. Ugh. I'm just feeling like in terms of your body part, your lower chakras, ankles, lower legs, circulatory system, the shins, like you're getting more strength, more fortitude, more grounded in who you are, your identity. Like I said, it's giving more after a lot of prayer and meditation, fortitude, courage in pain and adversity. Like you're pushing through, you're allowing it to shape you and mold you, not willy-nilly, right? You're just going with the flow. You're not fighting against the current anymore. But I feel like you're coming into some awareness of self here with this Venus energy, this partners, companionship, but also 3D wise, right? You're realizing that some people, some energies were right. Maybe you couldn't see it due to your trauma blinders, but you're coming into insight and awareness and seeing it now. And I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Clarify this in the physical. But like I said, with this semi-sextile allowing, we have intuits, right? You're fully stepping into your power. This prayer and meditation has really released some trauma for you. Really released some trauma as it relates to this masculine energy that you've inherited from the paternal side or paternal wounds. Like I'm getting pop out. Like you see pow here. It's like this is orange too. I'm getting that song, pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Like stunting on them, right? And I mean, that's just how you like to show up, but that ain't really got nothing to do with it. But I feel like what you inherited from this masculine energy, this paternal energy, they were more about stunting and fronting than actual doing. There was some fear in actual doing that you inherited in this masculine energy, this denial. But it's just like, man, I'm tired of being scared. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to just see. What if I do this? What if I do this differently? It's like, sometimes I've seen on sitcoms, they were like, well, how about saying yes? Say yes to everything, right? And that may not be what you're doing, but you are trying new things. You're trusting, like, this what I prayed for. I prayed for this. Now I'm here. But the other part I prayed for ain't here. What if I just go up to him and say this? Would that get me the other part that I prayed for? But I feel like this prayer meditation is bringing in some healing and balancing of your emotions, your masculine energy here. We got Aquarius again and Pisces energy here. So Aquarius to the third power. What is this? This is letting go of old ways of being and no longer serve you, as well as toxic masculinity, toxic masculine relationships rooted in toxic masculinity. You could be a feminine dominant energy. You could be a cisgender woman or a trans woman or whatever. But you are relinquishing old ways of being when it comes to abuse and toxicity as it relates to the patriarchy. King of Pentacles. I feel like this is allowing you more leadership, more security, more reveling in your wealth. It's good shit, but it's been a lot of prayer and meditation. Like, you know, everybody do their healing differently, right? I used to utilize the plethora of things. Aquarius, I'm hearing Scorpio, so maybe a Scorpio involved, right? Or you could have Scorpio placements. Aquarius, I feel like you utilize like what you could, and because I feel like we all utilize what we can when it comes to healing. You know, so I feel like with what your life got going on, you only had the capacity and the trust for prayer and meditation. You don't want to hear nobody outside of yourself. And Aries got that a little bit too, but I feel like also you were open to, if you ask for a resource from somebody, receiving that. The Fool here. This is a new journey of self-awareness, though. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentacles, abundance, manifestation, opportunity. You see all that, right? Pioneering, leading, alpha energy. Yeah, and we're talking about alphas with this masculine energy. You don't necessarily got to be masculine or a man to be alpha energy, right? But it's really pioneering efforts on your part to establish yourself as a whole in your masculine and feminine energy, to stand firm in your strength and power, as well as your identity and depth. I'm also getting some Pisces energy here, so check out that reading. Close this out for Aquarius. Whew. Humility. Yeah, this is going with the allowing, right? Because I'm hearing just accepting. Accepting what it is. Accepting, you know, what you've learned. Acceptance was that. I saw acceptance, yeah, at the bottom of this deck of this card, right? I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change, like, you know, but I feel like with this healing, this prayer and meditation, you are like realizing what you can change, and you like, fuck that, I can accept that, but if I can change some shit, I'm finna do it, right? So you are focused on expansion of self, right? Or releasing toxic masculinity that you've inherited, that you showed up as. But yeah, that's all I got for you, Aquarius. It could be your Aries, because I'm getting Aries again, but this is Aquarius reading. If you would like a personal reading, all the information to request that will be listed below. You can book on my website, send me an email, any questions about those services. My email is on the website and listed below. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That's the wrong deck. And comment, Aquarius.